Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Spock. I am here today with a little tour video on update 11 on the carrier update. I have personally been enjoying this update quite a bit. It's kind of weird to say such a little update to have so much stuff. I've personally been enjoying a lot of the on-foot stuff recently. I've been really expanding my mind to other avenues of this game instead of just kind of nitpicking, which I feel like a lot of people are kind of suffering from in this game. So open up your minds, people. It's more than just a space sim now, or a space fly sim. So we're going to disembark from our ship for the first time in a carrier. I know I'm a little late to this party, but I've been busy and I kind of wanted to get my carrier ready. A lot of people are familiar with my carrier, and it's so cool to be able to step outside your ship finally. It's just astonishing. The ship looks so big. It's like it's amazing that you're piloting something this big. And we're in hangar. You can see there's just cool stuff laying around. What sucks is you can't sit here. I really wish you could. I don't see why not. Just to say like you're waiting for your friends to come down. But there's a lot of cool stuff in my opinion. And so we go up an elevator. I have mine on the red and white scheme. It does come with a darker theme by default, and there's another elevator to get there. As you can see, there's like little things saying there's the command deck and more of these little data streams. I don't know what you want to call it. What's nice is I have basically everything for my carrier. So I have the pilot's lounge and the Pioneer supplies. This is where you can go to buy stuff, get upgrades, and other stuff. So that's nice. You can buy suits. What sucks is none of them is high tier like you can find at some stations. You can purchase weapons, you can upgrade weapons and suits, and sell suits as well and weapons. So that's pretty nice. And then you can buy consumables. Always a good idea. So that's always nice to have. So yeah, that's pretty cool in my opinion.
Get back when you're ready.
It's just little things like that. What's nice is I can upgrade from my carrier for at least that, so that's nice. I don't need to go to a station all the time. And what's nice is you can just head this way, go to the bar, hang out, catch a seat somewhere. I really wish I could sit here sometimes, but you can sit here, over there, kind of everywhere. There's people just chilling out in the bar. Good old music sometimes. Hopefully I don't get flagged for that. You can sit at the bar and you can interact with the bartender to buy and sell stuff that the carrier is wanting. As you guys can see, you can see what's in stock that they're selling, or you can see what items you can sell them that the station is trying to buy. Like I'm trying to buy manufacturing instructions, suit schematics, power regulators, titanium plating. So that's kind of cool, and you can earn credits from it. As you guys can see, I have that up right now on what's here, but
will that be all?
That's kind of nice. What sucks is you can only limit to a quantity of 100. I really wish you could set it to more, but it is what it is. Yeah, there's cool little things sitting around. This game knows me way too well. And if you keep going down, you can hit the Vistas whatever you call it. I can't say it. Which is basically where you would turn in your samples at for exploration and other little things. You can talk to him. And
fellow inquisitive mind, I see.
Yes, and then you can sell your organic data.
Let's see what you've got for us.
And you can see what you're going to have.
Anything else? Feel free to return once you've gathered some biodata.
Yes, and it's just so nice. I really feel like the shipyard could really use some love, like someone at a counter, like there is on the other ones. But you can see a nice little Taipan fighter, nice SLF, super duper cool. It's just kind of hanging out, and then you can access your ships from these panels. And yeah, pretty cool stuff. You see, you can't purchase ships unless your ship has that, which tempting, but I really don't want to add to the weight. This game really knows me way too well. It's amazing. Anyways, there's terminals you can access. There's one all the way back there. I think you guys saw it whenever I first logged in. Basically, you can access your carrier stuff, your personal stuff, redemption office, and as I said, with the bar stuff, you can actually ask or get a hold of it from here and manage the bar trading and see what you want to be able to sell and buy. So pretty cool. As I said, only a quantity of 100, but it is what it is. And then of course you have your normal stuff that you're probably not used to. What sucks though is that buying this stuff does cost a lot of credits, but also adds to your weekly upkeep, which is quite a bit, and I'm not quite sure why there's a semicolon there. I just noticed that, but hey, whatever. Also don't know what's with the shrinking there. That's a bit weird. Anyways, now that we can go this way, we can access, let's go to the upper deck, and we can access the lower deck, and what's cool is people can sit here and while the ship is jumping, or you can just watch the space paths from here and just kind of hang out. You've got a lot of people on board that can sit and watch and just wait. And yeah, and what's cool is then you can go up, and in order for your friends to come up with you, they have to be in your wings. So just a heads up if you want them to be able to come up with you. And you can just head up. And you got a couple more seats for your wing buddies, and then you have your seat, which you can only sit at, which is cool because you can just sit down and it brings up a nice little panel. Sadly, you really can't do anything with it, but you can also see the countdown screen up here for everything whenever it goes to basically jump somewhere. And what's really neat is you get your own office, which is so cool. I really hope you can have your own living quarters eventually, because that would be a nice touch. You can sit down, have office meetings with your guildmates, friends, role play, or if you just want to, you can just sit down and watch the landing pads from your office in peace and quiet. It's just so nice and homey, and it's not the biggest update and it's not the best update, but it's really just nice and heartwarming and cozy. And what's cool is you can just sit here also. There's a lot of places to sit, a lot of interactions. You can access your carrier management from here in your own personal office, which is very nice. More data streams, and I just like being able to just kind of relax. It's kind of nice. That streak was the rings. It makes sense. Anyways, I really love this. This is nice. And I really hope FDev expands on this, because I feel like there's a lot of possibilities here. And I hope eventually we can have something like this in our ships. It makes me hopeful. I know they said they weren't probably going to do it, or not at least anytime soon, but I'm really banking on it. And they'll especially have a lot more to focus on now that they're not worried about consoles, which, sorry some console players, but it is what it is, and I'm sorry. But it's just nice and homey, and I really, really love this. This is something I've always wanted, because this is my home, this is my carrier, this is what I can do with all my friends, and it's just the added layer of flavor to an already great game, in my opinion. Hopefully they keep expanding it, and I can't wait to see what else they bring to this game. Please tell me down below what you guys think of this update, and what you think of it, and what you guys think of my carrier, and what you think, and what have you done with yours, and any thoughts and opinions. I'm always all ears, open for discussions in the comment sections, and I'm very curious what y'all think. I just love this update. It feels so homey, and I just can't get over that. And I hope you guys have a good one. And until then, catch you on the next one. See y'all.